Old DMN logging back at it again. The beautiful, beautiful Pacific Northwest, Washington State. I bet you East Coast quote-unquote logger boys don't see trees like these. Got a truck bed full of goodies, you know. Got our first little load of rounds coming up off the neighbor's place. Got three Doug firs down, each were about 150 feet, and gonna process them up. Dropping another load of fir off at the landing here. Just another day in the life of DMN logging. Natty's over there chilling in the sun. Well, I get to move logs around. If anybody's gonna need firewood, I'm your guy. Also check out, I just started posting videos to YouTube, so gonna have a full-fledged YouTube channel going here shortly. So I really like it if you go and check it out. It's gonna be a lot of wood cutting, chainsaw building, daily life, just a little something extra to occupy my time. Since the world got flipped upside down during COVID, and I decided I didn't want to survey anymore and became a small business owner, i.e. DMN Logging LLC. Got these logs from the neighbor's place, right next door to my grandparents here. I'll show you guys how much more I got over there. Almost had it perfect. What do you think, Natty? Sounds like something weird's coming from over there. Like some Sam Squamch speak. All right, let's see if we could do a time cut maybe. We'll see. One of those pieces behind me there. Quick little tip when you're starting these big saws, pull that cord on full choke till you hear a pop, take it off, and then pull it one or a couple more times, and it should run real good. If you pull it one too many times on choke, you're gonna flood the shit out of it and it ain't gonna run. So there you go. There we go. As you can see, I'm not really pushing the saw too hard in the cut, and I'm not really going full throttle. Just kind of letting the saw eat. Still in the break-in phase, so I'm not going too hard on her. But you can see right here, I'm doing it one-handed just to show how sharp that chain is. This saw is just ripping wood this day. I'm really happy with it. Really happy with my hand filing. Square chisel, and yep, everything's running good. Guy that kind of gets it. So this is my first chain I've ever had a square file on. Can you believe that? This thing, sorry to interject here, but I gotta remind you guys, I paid like under $200 for the saw, and it was just a box of parts. And I slapped them all together, and this is the result. Say it's a pretty wicked deal. I already built, so that's a 660. I've already built a 460. That kit has a little bit more issues. It just hasn't been around as long, and so it takes some time to kind of work out all the kinks. But that 460, and then my plan next is to do the 372 kit. I'm gonna get a wicked deal on that, and then maybe the 200T. I want to do them all eventually. It's just, which ones could I use the most at the moment. But yeah, let's get back to the video. In the words of the great Bucking Billy Ray, "Shikats, eh?" What I'm doing right here is a neat little trick that I didn't know until I saw somebody on YouTube do it. But when you got a big log like this and you're cutting, inevitably you're going to run into your bar wanting to get pinched and whatnot. But if you just take a couple wedges, and you got to get nice and sturdy ones, or else, a big log, they won't do a whole lot. But drive the wedge in there, and then you could finish through your cut without pinching the bar. So just a little tip. Carry on. actual cut in here.
There you go.
So this is my old 041 AV, and ever since I replaced the stock carb with a Chinese replacement, it just hasn't ran right. And I'm not good at tuning carbs, and so that's one of the big issues. But this poor girl, she just can't catch a break. Had her apart, 100 times, and it's just no fun. It sucks. But I'll figure it out eventually. She's alright, but she's no 660.
Yeah.
Running out of fuel. Don't want to run her dry.
Yeah.
For those of you counting, I think that's tank 8 now.
Oh, is that right?
8th full tank. You gotta be getting pretty close to broke in, huh, Rod?
I think so. It sure sounds good.
I still haven't gone actual full throttle in the cut.
Oh, you're kidding.
That's kind of scary, huh?
That thing sounds great.
I'm still just kind of feathering it. Thing's got too much power.
Oh man, it cuts nice.
Large fuel tank. For those of you keeping track, I didn't spill a drop. Best thing I ever bought for chainsaw users.
It's pretty slick.
But you gotta buy them from the UK because our government sucks.
Oh yeah. Make it prohibitive to do anything that makes sense.
It's gotta have 5 child-proof devices just to have delicious fuel.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, I drank gas all the time. Look at how I turned out. Donde está el timberjack? Here it is. And some of these, I almost wish we would have had them, I don't know, cut them in different ways.
Is that right?
Just because it doesn't make perfect, theoretically they can make perfect 12s,
Yeah.
but 12s are kind of small for firewood.
Right.
Because standard in Washington 16 inches, but a lot of people nowadays, their stoves can't fit 16 inches.
Oh, okay.
So like the neighbors down the road I've sold wood to, they order it special at like 13 or 14 for them.
Yeah.
And Grandpa likes it at 16, like he likes the big stuff.
Yeah.
But if it were me, nowadays, I cut a lot of smaller stuff.
Do ya? Yeah.
It's easier to handle.
Yeah.
That might just be me being a sissy, but
It probably does make sense. I mean, it makes it more versatile for you to sell.
well, and unless you live out in the country and you got a wood stove, most people just want a little bundle of crap wood they buy at the gas station to have a fire once a year, you know?
And I tell you, Max, you ought to think about that. Little bundle that they shrink wrap for $5.
Yeah.
Hey, that's crazy.
I actually thought about doing that with kindling,
Yeah.
because I love making kindling. It's pretty fun. Get a hold. There you go. Ah. I don't know if she's gonna budge from there.
Max, I think I'm gonna have to have you help me this one.
Yeah, no problem.
I don't think it's gonna go.
Yeah, this tree exploded when it fell down. I'll be able to pack these up, and this is the kind of stuff, like, if you like make firewood and shit for a living,
Yeah.
this is the stuff you burn at your house, and then you sell all the nice pretty stuff to everybody else, you know?
Yep.
So my dad always used to make fun of my grandpa for keeping and burning every fir limb he could find that was over like a half inch. He'd just have piles and piles of fir limbs.
So you see what happened here was when he dropped that second tree, or the third tree,
It hit that stump.
he hit this stump and broke in half right
Yeah.
here.
Yep.
So,
Smart cowboy coulda, shoulda, woulda avoided the stump, but I
Yeah.
understand it was might have been a tight shot.
he was trying to keep it as close to the driveway as possible.
Yeah.
Uh,
It happens. It's a lot better than on the house or something.
yes, for sure.
We'll take the lesser of two evils any day.
Yep.
Now, if this was like going to the lumber mill, they'd have been pissed, because that'd be like, you know, a couple
Yeah.
$1,000 or something,
Oh yeah.
that it just exploded all over that stump. Can I get this bastard to roll? Not yet. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Get some of this crap out of the way first. I know this was kind of a long one, guys, but if you made it this far, thanks for sticking around. You know, if you like videos like this, please let me know. If not, I'm still going to be posting them, so if you don't like them, don't watch them. You know, I don't want or need any negativity. All positivity here. If you guys want to see more saw builds or more this or that, just let me know. I'm happy to do it for you. I'm just doing this to have fun and just another thing to occupy my mind. So, thanks.